chicken and some fried chicken and wedges. So good. 415. Got some real good food out here. So enough about the food. I'm partnered up with somebody. Was so scared that I wasn't gonna be able to partner up with somebody, but finally, after sitting at the dorm for like Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, so I'm happy about that. So we are at the TA in Missouri. My partner is super cool, super chill. I love cool, laid back people. But our first load, literally 2 hours after. The load was picking up in La Verge, Tennessee. Since Covenant is based out of Tennessee, and then pick up an empty in La Verge. Then we went to Indiana to drop off that empty and picked up another trailer in Indiana at the FedEx, and now we're on our way to California. We should be there tomorrow. My appointment is 8 p.m. and we're making good time. Right now we should be there around 1500, but hopefully no more delays, so to speak. He's gonna drive for he's gonna max out his clock. I just about maxed out mine. The overall mileage for this load is about 2400 for 3 stops. A 2023 truck. No issues. Everything is going smooth. Team driving here at Covenant. Welcome back to another video. OTR journey, working for Covenant. I am here in Illinois doing a live unload. I'm waiting to get into a door over there where that semi is. So let's talk about my journey thus far in this OTR journey, shall we? So my first load was in California. Again, Covenant is a team driving company, so I have a team member that drives with me. So when you're driving, that person's in the sleeper, and when they're driving, I'm in the sleeper. So overall, my experience has been dope. Communication is all right. The communication with the Covenant team could be better at 100%, but they do a right job with getting back to you when you need help and when you need answers. We did 5,200 miles on average last week. I don't know what this week is going to bring, but this one right here, this load is 847 miles. First, we went to Cali last week, and then at the end of the week, we went up to New Jersey. So we ended the week in New Jersey, and we did our reset in Jersey. It was not fun. I don't like driving up north. It's not for me. I don't mess with it. Everything is so tight. Even though I'm from there, I just don't like driving or being up north, period. Like, I'm over it. So we were stuck in Jersey like the whole weekend, from Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. We had got a load. We had did some empty runs. I would not suggest, if you work for Covenant, don't do empty runs. It's a waste of time. It's not worth the work. You're splitting the amount of miles with your team driver. So that's about equate it, and then they're going to keep you in the same state that you're at. So it's not like you're leaving the state, to make up miles, or that you're going to get a significant amount of miles. I think us moving 2 MTs, we were supposed to be 3, but there was no trailers available at one of the locations. In total, it was supposed to be 247, but really and truly, in actuality, it was like 100 and something. Don't do trailer moves. It's not worth it. Just wait for another load. So that was a dummy mission for sure. And that, doing those MT runs, pushed us 2 hours late for our original load. Which also brings me to the importance of trip planning. If you have a load and you have up to 3 days to get there, plan your trip down to the truck stops that you're going to visit. Look at your fuel book, map it out, where you're going to stop at, where you're going to do your 30-minute break, because those things impact when you get to your drop or your pickup. But it's definitely important for you do what you got to do and make sure that you get there safely and on time. And from me working at FedEx and me working at Viho, appointment times are very important, so try to stick to them as much as you can. I have seen more states in a week than I have in my whole life, and that's the cool part about it. Like, by seeing all the different terrains. I also learned the different highways, like I-40, I-30, I-10, and I also learned that I don't like I-17. I hate I-17 with a passion. That's going through Arizona. That's going through Flagstaff with these hills. Oh my goodness, I was so scared for my whole life going down I-17. I will not do that again. I will not do that again. And on your Qualcomm or whatever tablet that you use, we use Platform Science. In Platform Science, and we use Copilot for our GPS system, you could go in the navigation and avoid the highways that you don't want to go to. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. So definitely pre-plan and see what highways the GPS is taking you, because if you don't, it will take you wherever it wants to, and you're going to be the one driving. So keep that in mind as well. What else on my OTR journey I could share with y'all? Bathrooms. Oh my. Bathrooms. Covenant has a contract with TA for their fuel, and I don't like TAs. TAs are dirty. TAs give mom and pop 1980s style. It's not clean. It just have this 80s outdated vibe, and there's no guarantee you're gonna find clean stuff, good food. But I will say, like I mentioned in another video, or maybe the same video, depending on how I edit this, the Missouri TA 415, bussin'. That one I would highly recommend. All the other TAs, not so much. There's not much TAs in, I'm gonna say not much. I didn't see really much TAs in Jersey. It was really hard for me to fuel up in Jersey. The more you go up north. But yeah, the TAs, the fuel stop, nah. The best fuel truck stops I've seen and experienced is Love's. I could get fresh fruit there, all of that. Beautiful. So if you go OTR and whatnot, get you a Love's card or something. Put a little money to the side for a Love's shower if you can, because that's going to be the top tier food and the top tier showers that you're going to get. Also, I stopped at a service area. Service areas have pretty good bathrooms as well. I was shocked. Bathrooms and showers. It has bathroom and shower combined, and those are like shockingly well clean. Seem to have pretty good quality in addition to Love's and whatnot. So yeah, so that is one tip. So we talk about fuel stops. Let's talk about food. Oh my gosh. Stay active out here, y'all, because at these truck stops ain't nothing but fast food. Like, it's nothing but fast food. Like, you may have a Pizza Hut in the place, you may have a Taco Bell at the fuel stop and whatnot, and it's all fast food. It's not healthy. And then you have to also look at the fruit that they do have there. How long has it been there? How long has it been sitting out? Because that's a big That's a big thing as well, you know, 'cause you don't want food that's just like sitting out willy-nilly and whatnot. So try to it's hard to eat healthy on the road, but what I managed to do is go and get some salad, go get some fruit, put in the fridge and whatnot. Stock up on Walmart's. When you find a Walmart, go buy your stuff at Walmart. Don't even waste your money going to the truck stops and whatnot. We don't even have a microwave in our unit. We're always on the go and eating food that's out here, but I want to do better with eating on the road. Because I'm trying to gain weight. I probably already did in the span of these 2 weeks, but I'm not trying to gain a whole lot of weight. So I do have my jump rope, and I try to stay physical while out here, because sitting in that truck driving for 11 hours can take a toll on my hips, your body and whatnot. So try to have like some type of regimen that keeps you active and keeps you moving and whatnot. What I've seen thus far with Covenant, you pick up empty trailers in different locations and you may bring it to another location and drop that off and swap it out with a load. That's what I'm seeing that they've been doing. But this is my first time actually being on a live unload with Covenant, so we gotta see how this goes. I'm thinking that this is gonna take at least up to until 1 o'clock. The appointment was at 11. I showed up at 8. But knowing how live unloads, you have about 2.5 hours to get that unloaded. So it being 11, I predict that we're gonna be here to at least about 2 o'clock. So, and then possibly get another load. Also, Covenant is pretty good with getting you onto another load once you're done with it. Actually, I take that back. They're good with getting you a load while you're on another load, while you're dropping, or while you're on your way to your load. So they're pretty good about that, keeping you moving and keeping you rolling. And yeah, so we're gonna see how much miles we do this week. Last week was 5,200 on average, and let's see how this week goes. It's starting off a little bit slower. This is a shorter run versus us going from California straight to New Jersey, or was it Tennessee to New Jersey? Everything's a blur because all the state lines, everything is like a blur right now. But yeah, so that is my OTR experience with Covenant for week 2. If you got this far in this video, type dreams come true, because yo, this happening is wild. Like, I don't even what? I did not expect to be over the road. This was not my plan to be over the road, but it just dropped in my lap. My plan was for me to be an owner operator and use my personal truck, but with having a truck and being an owner operator and having the authority comes insurance and other responsibilities that you gotta have money for. So I might as well use my license and be a company driver and make that money, and then use that money to get on the road with my personal authority. But this is really good for experience. If you don't have any experience, just go with a company and try to make it work. If you have children, try to make it work with your community, your peoples, so you could get that experience in to ultimately, if it is your goal, be your own owner operator, which is my goal. So I hope this video encourages y'all. Hope this video encourages y'all to take y'all on my trucking journey and whatnot. Until next time, y'all, Ashe, peace and love.
So I don't know what's wrong with these little waste men out here, eh? Y'all need to know yourself.